Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Talks with Fawole. We've got the voice behind the camera, the wizard, and the man like icon in the studio. Come on. Don't know. Welcome.
Thanks for having me on, my bro.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on still.
Thank you.
Man like icon.
Come on.
What's good?
All good, man. All good. Can't complain, man. How you been? You been alright?
Yeah, life's treated me well.
Good.
You know, I was surprised when this is what surprised me. We're gonna get into this later on. Yeah. I was surprised when I found out that you was a musical artist.
Yeah.
Right. We're not surprised as in I didn't expect you to sing, but what I know you for, and then everything else, it wasn't that. And then someone told me you could sing, and I heard you sing, and I was like, rah.
Right.
I was like, rah, is it? Is that you're going on, yeah? But he's very humble with it as well.
Yeah.
Serious, considering your demeanor, like the way you look, well put together, nice size, tall and everything, and you can sing as well, and you're not arrogant with it. So I was like, I would have expected before I actually knew, heard the way I heard, like coming to the studio and hearing from you. That you'd be not like you would be bragging or boasting, but somebody you know, like they'd be like, I'd hear it from somewhere, but it was silent. It was a low, and I felt like I know you. You know, like I see you around. We know each other. We pass each other in life all the time.
All the time.
And that's like one of the key foundations for the podcast. Basically, people that we talk to, we know. Sometimes we don't really know them or
what's
really
going on in the inside.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
100%, yeah.
So we're out here. So we're gonna get into that.
Wicked.
But first, let's get into this.
All right.
Let's find out like where you're from, brothers and sisters, your origins, like just
where I'm from. Yeah, listen, that's a deep subject, you know. But I'll bring that up. I'm open about it. So when growing up, obviously, my dad that brought me up, who's not my biological dad, he's Mauritian. So my mum, she's English. And then what happens was I thought, I was Mauritian and stuff like that. But then when I got to like age 16, my mum and dad, they split up. And then obviously big arguments, you know how it gets on with both of them. And then my mum had to open up to me. And then she was like, I need to speak to you. I was like, no problem. But I can see something was off. She couldn't even look at me, stuff like that. So I was like, listen, talk to me. Here now you go, you want to speak to me. Things that happen, let's just put everything out in the open, and that's it. And then she was like, basically, who you think your dad is not your real dad.
That's a lot, man.
Right? So I was like, for me then, I thought like, like my whole life was like a life for 16 years. So I got very emotional, very deep. Like I just wanted to leave and stuff like that. And then
so that's the first time you heard that?
That's the first time I actually heard that.
Was you close? With
listen,
your stepdad?
Listen, for me, he's blood through and through.
Yeah.
Like, because for another man to bring up another man's child and see him as his own, and obviously, I didn't call my biological dad because he didn't want nothing to do with us. So I called him dad first, and I wasn't even his, but in his eyes, I was his. And then I was growing up in that whole Mauritian African culture. That for me, it was just vibrant. Loved it. Parties every week. It was big, but then I don't know, like, I was like, shit, man, like, this is mad. And then she told me where I was originally from. Because for me, I thought I was born in Winter Hospital. And I weren't. She was like, nah, you're originally from Palestine.
Just dropping bombs on you like that. And no pun intended at all when I said that at all.
And then obviously, me and my mum were very, very open. Yeah. And then for her to keep that away from me, I knew it was a lot for her. I knew that was a lot for her. And then she's like, you're Palestinian. You was born over there. You weren't born in Whittington. It was a lie, boom, boom, boom. But for me, I believed, like, at that time, because Mauritians, everyone's all different. You got like white Mauritian, black Mauritian, Chinese, African. So me and my uncle, we kind of look alike. Yeah. So for me, I didn't really see no changes there. Nothing really looked odd to me there and then. And then even when she told me that, I didn't really believe it. And then she started showing me pictures. And then showing me my original passport. Wow. Then she showed me my real name, bro. Wow. Like Shadi Abdul Nader Majid Shakakani. I was like, wow. I'll say that. Like, not a problem.
Can you say that again, please? That's a strong name, man.
Yeah, Shadi Abdul Nader Majid Shakakani.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was
what does it mean?
Bro, I don't know. All I know that my first name, Shadi, in that country means like a bird singing name. Yeah. And then in India, I think it means like wedding. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I was like, wow, started seeing all this and stuff like that. And then, man, that was it. But then, obviously, it affected me a lot. But I still even up to today, like my non-biological, for me, he's dad. So, like, we still got a wicked relationship.
Yeah.
Like, always going to see him, his family, like, who I saw as family, they're still my family.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, man.
How did it affect your relationship with your mum? How do you feel about your mum not letting you know or letting you know so late?
You know what? It's a hard one because where I've got kids now, like, there'll have to be some sort of understanding where they can understand. Like, if I feel like if she told me too young, I might have like resented them more. I might have got into things that I wouldn't have wanted to get myself in just to get away from her and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, I might have looked at my dad, who I call dad now, like in a funny way as well. Like, why you lot been lying to me for?
It could have
like,
affected your childhood a lot.
So, and then I thought at 16, okay, cool. But it still was a lot, because for me, I just felt like my whole life for 16 years was all a lie. But then when I really thought about it, I just like thought, you know what, it is what it is. I'm glad that she told me, so at least I know. And obviously, I've had contact with my biological dad as well.
With your biological dad?
Yeah, I've had contact with him and stuff like that through Facebook. Like, he's found me, whatever. I have spoken to him, but there's no connection at all. Like, there will never be no connection at all. Don't get me wrong, I would like to see him one time and ask him a lot of questions and to see why he done what he did do. Like, to meet my mom and stuff like that. But that's for like another time here and place. But that's one thing I want to like, say, tick off your bucket list, to like have that man face to face with me and just have that conversation. And that'll be it. And I'll be good with that. Yeah, literally, I'll be good with that.
It's like I never really met my dad till I was 28, I reckon. So the disparity between the relationship, I can definitely relate to what you're saying about that. But I never had anyone to fill that space for me as well. Like, I wasn't as lucky as you. Do you know what I mean? It's like
what was that like for you?
Huh?
What was that like for you?
Let's not. I will get into that another time. I don't want to get into that too much. I want to talk about Icon. But definitely, it's a good question. We'll get into that.
Cool.
But I want to ask both of you a question, and you as well, being fathers. But it's making me feel a bit emotional actually when I'm thinking about it. This is kind of therapeutic for me right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Definitely. But so the question I want to ask is, so in light of the man who raised you, what is it? What do we call? What is the difference between a dad and a father? Because he's not your biological dad, but he raised you, he shared certain things with you. And there's other people out there, there's people even within families that ain't the father, they might be the uncle, this, but they're more active in a child's life. And they're actually there for the child in the way that they need to be there. That doesn't make them, I think it makes them more of the actual father or someone who helped you grow than anything else.
I feel like it's the weight behind the name. Because like I say to you, like, my thing is I've had stepkids over the years as well. And I've never encouraged them to call me anything different than Jay. Do you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? I've never really thought, do you know what, I want them to call me dad. Like, the thought of putting that on them would have been uncomfortable. If they ever wanted to call me dad, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it all depends on the age of you entering this child's life. When you enter it from such a young age, it makes sense that they call you dad and they look at you like that. But when you enter it at a time in their life where they know you're not, plus if their dad's still around even, do you get what I'm saying? There's the situations as well. But the name father and dad is just a title as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like there's titles that are bigger than that. You know what I mean?
Carry on. No, just out of what you said, as you said it now, it just made me realise that you could call anyone your dad because of that interaction you have in with the family too at the right age and stuff. The same way someone who's not in your family, i.e. like even in the army, you go through certain things with certain people and they're your brothers. They're not your blood brothers, but they're your brothers from like your brothers in arms. So it can be applied to that. I believe it's like,
because obviously it's breaking down. I feel like life has taught us that the word, does that mean the person that got you pregnant?
That's baby dad, isn't it?
I'm saying even the person that got you, that could be like your conceptor. Your conceptor.
The conceptor. No, it could be your injector.
Conceptor, sextor. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, but it should be more of that. Like, I think like dad is a role, just like a plumber is a role. So is a father. It's a role.
Okay,
So it's a role.
More to be like there's a sperm donor, then they would say.
Yeah, because if a sperm donor is that biological father.
Or the person who provided the sperm.
But only because it went through that process. It's now like you legally don't have to pay no child support.
Nothing. Yeah.
Plus, it's just a sperm donor, so it doesn't matter who it was, and we're not even allowed to tell you who it was. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that. But we can tell you that they do this job and they do that job, and they're 7'4", or you know what I'm saying. So it's like there's that side of. But when people go through that stage of conception, they don't have to. There's no titles around it.
They just deal with it then.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
and then the child's not supposed to feel anyway or nothing. But whoever they bring into the life after that, and even people that can't have kids, X, Y, and Z. I'm just saying that, like, big adoption is those people. The people that's their parents is the people that's their parents. Parents is a role. Mother, father is a role. Other than that, you're a donor.
It's a trial, mate.
You're a donor.
It's hard, mate. Yeah. Mother, father's hard, mate.
No, it is. Seriously. But at least if you try,
it's not a prison sentence.
It's not like say it's like
life.
If you still, if you
no parole.
Life
without parole, mate.
If you finish your plumbing course, but you just you're just struggling to get work. It doesn't mean you're a rubbish plumber. So when dads become a dads and they're still trying to be a good dad, but they're being prevented from being a good dad.
Okay,
that's another story as well.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Story,
that's not spoken about enough.
Of course, but then, but like for you, Icon. So now you're saying you have contact with your biological dad, and you're gonna have the conversation. You want to have this stuff you want to get off your chest. So then now, when you have that conversation with biological dad now, if he now has explanations that you can either be empathetic with, sympathetic with, understanding in another way, or is there nothing within inside you that you can't get past? So possibly, I talk a lot, but you understand with me, So possibly, if he said, okay, well, what's happened, but can we have a relationship now and see what I could try and do? Could you be open to that, or would you possibly like?
Well, for me, I'm open to going to see him, like face to face, talk and stuff like that. But for me, for me to do that, I think it would depend on what he's done in the past. I can get by that and accept why he done what he done. And also, it will have to be my feeling at the time, at that present time when I'm with him. Cause for me, just talking to someone like over like Messenger, whatever, on the phone. Yeah, okay, cool. But for me, it has to be face to face. I need to feel like, you have changed. Like you are, like you do feel sorry for the wrongs that you did then. And you might have been a bit naive and didn't really see that as a problem there and then. But now I have changed and stuff like that. And obviously he's told me that he's changed and he's sorry for what he's done and stuff like that. But for you to just say that, I need to see like action. Like you've had other kids now. Are you still with that person? Have you done what you've done with my mom to this family now?
Okay.
Yeah. Like, has there been any change? Because if that hasn't changed, you telling me you've changed and you feel sorry for what you ever done in the past, stuff like that, that ain't gonna mean nothing to me. I can't accept that. So if that is the case, I would just rather have that conversation with him, knowing that I've seen him, like face to face, looked into him in his eyes and stuff like that, and spoke. And then that's it. I can just come back and I'll be good.
You see that what you're saying? We're going to go different places. But you see that thing you have within you as you're in where if someone does something to you, even in a relationship or any kind of relationship, brothers, friends, partners, whatever, if there was something like that and they didn't implement change, would you be more forgiving to someone you've known over a period of years, or are you just as like hard in that?
Yeah,
it's not hard. I mean, it's just the way you are is the way you are.
Do you know what
I'm saying? Like, are you the same in things once you're wrong? Because certain people take it, but one time you told someone you're doing this and you can see they're not doing it, and it's like boom, boom, boom. See you later.
But with that, I hear what you're saying, but it depends on the wrong they've done. Like if it's just like a wrong, I don't know, might have been a fallout over like I don't know, some money, or it's just something, or like a day we were meant to meet up, but then we got the days like unorganized and stuff like that. Then that's cool. That's just that's
someone
normal.
ate your food in the fridge. Like someone ate food.
I'll be annoyed. Don't get me wrong, but like, I can cook that again. Like, we can get past that. But at that day and time, right there and then, I'll be vexed, but I'll be alright. I'll get past it. Yeah, I'll get past it.
So growing up, after the bombshell was dropped on you, how going forward? Because 16, you was leaving school, Going into what do you do after that?
College? I was going college. Yeah, I was going to well, what happened? No, I had to stay at sixth form at Burley. I went to Burley. I had to stay at sixth form.
So you went to Burley. You went to Burley school, yeah.
Burley school, yeah.
Easy.
So
there.
there. And then obviously I didn't do so well, so I had to resit my GCSEs. I do like a 6 months reset. And then obviously some of the teachers that I had, a lot of them didn't like me. Obviously I wasn't the greatest of students and stuff like that, weren't showing up for class and stuff like that.
What was you like in school? What was you doing?
You know what?
So I want to know.
Don't get me wrong, I was a good kid, you know. I was good, but
if you say so yourself.
I used to do stuff like that.
I'm not, trust me, Icon. You say you're not on trial, I'm not trying to grill you like that. What you've done in school, like it's all it's spent. You know when we know it's spent, you get me? But bust me on something, you get me?
Everyone starts off well.
Yeah.
Even when you have the uniform, your blazer's all nice, and year 7, year 8, you're alright. Yeah, by the time it's year 9, this starts getting a bit rocky.
For me, secondly was alright. In year 7, I was a little shit. I was in and out, just being reckless. Just like doing silly things, just like leaving class or like just doing that silly stuff, like just like bunking off, whatever, and not even that far. Like you got NK, you got the flats behind NK. I was just being there, just hanging chilling, out, not doing nothing. And then,
did you ever singing back then or rapping? Or anything
nah,
back then?
you know what? I wasn't doing any of that. When I was growing up, I was more into my fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was from my aunt. Yeah, it worked for my aunt.
So when you was in school, you was into fighting?
So from that 6.
Yeah. So give me some, man. Give me some. Yeah, go ahead.
So from the age of 6, I just started doing like karate, basic karate and stuff like that. But for me, I got all that from my aunt. She's the one that infused me to watch like
your aunt on your mum's side or your dad or your
on my dad's side, my Russian side.
Wow, so on the dad's side, your adopted dad, your real dad's side. Nice.
Like we got like for me, like she's like another mum for me. I can't lie. Yeah. Because my mum and dad, they were working in the factories then. Yeah. I used to be with her. She used to have like the sewing machine. We were doing everything with her, so I was with her like 24/7.
When you say the factories, what factories?
You know, like in old school factories, like pressing, ironing, the shirts and that.
Yeah, so you used to be around all that.
Yeah, I used to be around all that. I used to be there bringing the people their trolleys and that, with all their sewing, their needles, all their cloth and their silk and all that. Yeah, all that stuff, man.
Do you know, like, that kind of stuff builds character, cuz?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I was around that like 24/7. Like growing up, it was good. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Sick.
Certain things about you make sense as well. Like for me now, even your personality and stuff.
Yeah.
So go on. I want you to bring out more. I don't want to talk too much over your story.
Yeah. So I was doing that. So from age of 6, started doing like the karate stuff like that. And then I just was like fascinated with it, watching all them old school like Bruce Lee movies and that. So I was just getting shows all that, and then I just like pursued it. And then went China for a little bit when I got older. Huh? Yeah, I went China for a little bit when I got older.
You went hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Man, like Icon.
I lived that there and that as well.
Listen, you're here with me, voiced by the cameraman. Yeah. I like that you're bringing it out now. Like, how old was you when you went out there?
I was 17.
17. So this is just post the thing what's going on.
Yeah. So I was 17. 17. I was there for like what? I meant to be there for like 3 years, but I stayed there for like just over a year. Yeah, because by then it was like 2008, and you had like the Beijing Olympics. And then basically their thing was there was too many people in the country at one time. So obviously I was in like Henan, that main like that province of like China, and that obviously I had to keep coming back to Hong Kong to renew my visa. But first it would be like I'll renew it every 6 months, every 4, every 3. But then it gone to like every 2 weeks, and I got to pay for them flights there and back.
Wow.
Do you remember Joseph? It's the same thing. He was in Hong Kong, and you had a guy who was there, exactly the same thing as you. Yeah, and he was saying that journey was costing him a lot.
It's a lot. It was a lot of money. And then after that, when I seen like every 2 weeks, I was like, I can't afford this, because all I was getting that sponsored for from my side was just my flights there and back, and just to do my martial art training like in China and that. And then obviously anything outside that I got to pay through from my own pocket. Obviously I'm not working then. I've just come here to just learn and just do my thing. So I ain't getting no income. No one's giving me no money. I'm just living off what I've got. Like obviously we're growing our own rice, stuff like that. We're getting like live chickens and stuff like that. So we're just eating that every day.
So wait, man like Icon.
Yeah, I was growing rice and that in the lakes rice, and that. So yeah, all of that.
It all goes off like, you know, like wherever the crash, we could come, man like Icon. It's nice to know proper, like, who in the clique could do what they could do, you know.
Man, foundations, bro. We're like up in the mountains and that. Yeah, so, man. Sick. It was like a proper like good experience.
That must have been like even at your young age, it must have been so mentally, emotionally, physically liberating just to be out there.
Listen, it was something else. If I didn't have to come back, I would have stayed out there. I think, you know, I can't lie. Out there was a whole different that type of world, man. Different type of living. Like you're just free out there. Like you're in the mountains, bro. It's mad. Like no one, like it ain't got like, there's no like people around you, all that fast movement. It's just like you're like your couple of your people doing your training, and that's it. But that's all it really was, though. It weren't like all like glitz and glamour. It was like 13 hours a day training.
But how did it come about then? How did you manage to get sent to China?
Basically, I had a friend out there was already out there, and he was like doing really, really well. And then his cousin was at my school with me, and he was going over there, and he goes, "Shad, you want to come?" And then obviously I've gone over there with him, and then that was it. Like we just lived in the temple with the monks and that.
And so Shaolin.
Shaolin temple. Yeah.
You're just saying China. You didn't say Shaolin temple.
Yeah, in the temple.
Shaolin temple. You know. Bro, why are you leaving out these gems, bro, man? So I'm gonna have to dig everything out of you today. Is that it's gonna be? Pause. Yeah. So. She was in Shaolin Temple. What was that like? I mean, like for me, I dabble in it. I won't even say I fight. I dabble in it. I would say I dabble. Yeah. But the same as you, when I was young, I watched all the films, Bruce Lee, this. But it was Shaolin Temple. It's always the monk films and certain things. And also that discipline of the monks that you've seen. Like I see shows come over and they're doing stuff that they've trained their bodies to do, and it's just so like captivating. So it's just something I'm in awe of. Yeah. To actually go to the thing and be training and living like that. Even different. Though it might have been like if drinking water and eating rice must have been dead.
It was dead.
but still.
It was something. That's all we had. It would be like
Shaolin
rice.
Temple,
yeah, man. Proper, in Henan province, it's serious.
Did you learn Chinese?
Basically no one could speak English there except like my two friends that was already there. So you have to pick up on the language ASAP. But all the students didn't know no English and stuff like that. So
they just knew what they were speaking, just native
Mandarin,
language.
just Mandarin, yeah. And obviously,
so you speak Mandarin?
No, I can't speak it anymore. Okay. Like obviously, if someone wants to like have a conversation, I can pick out certain words and explain to you. But I will lie to you if I can understand the whole thing now. But basic words like hello, how are you, goodbye, I still remember stuff like that. But if I was to go and relearn it, I think I'll pick it up pretty quick. When I was there, I literally started learning it in like 2 to 3 weeks. I got it. Yeah. Not fully, but I got it at a good like mini conversation where I can be like, if I want to go over there, or what time is that? Or do I have to be at this place for a certain time? Yeah, small things like that. Yeah, I picked up.
So, how many languages do you speak?
Like some Mauritian Creole. I understand it, but I can't speak it.
It's kind of a French language, right?
Yeah, broken French. Yeah, broken French. So I understand that, but I can't speak it fluently. Okay. But I can say certain sentences in it. Even though I'm homeland meant to be Palestine, I don't know no Arabic, but I understand certain words and stuff like that. And then just English, and then and just the basic Mandarin. Yeah. Studied like French and Spanish in school and that, but I didn't really take it any further and stuff like that. I was already speaking the broken French anyway, so it was alright.
Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, it was alright.
So, alright. So when you come back from China,
and
then you're back in London. What was the next move for you? College? What is it?
No, what did I do? So when I came back. Literally I just wanted to work. I needed money ASAP. And then literally I didn't go back home to my mum's, because even with them, you see my whole fighting thing, only my aunt knew about it. Not my mum, my dad didn't.
So where did they think you was?
Obviously I was at age at that time when I flew out, my dad knew, but I didn't tell my mum, because at that time there me and my mum wasn't talking because of that thing split there, but we had that broken down relationship. So right now we're proper now. Me and my mum we're solid. Yeah, we're solid now. Proper solid. But back then we had like we used to clash. Like I think for me and my mum, we're that very same person, same personalities. So she might do certain things and I'd be like, what are you doing that for? Because I know like them certain things, stuff like that. But that was it. So when I come back, literally just started working, and then after that, I got into a bit of trouble and stuff like that. And then
when you say a bit of trouble, you mean they got nicked? You got to jail?
No, not even that.
Sorry, you got talking to the bottle. You get nicked, you go to jail. You start fighting in the streets.
I got nicked. Banged, I got nicked. Yeah, not proud of it, but what I learnt from it and the experience that I got from it, it made me like a better man and a better person that I am today. I can't lie. Like, you see, just your freedom, bro. You see that there? That's for me. If that's all I had, I'll be happy with that. Because being somewhere like in the silver with Perth you don't know and stuff like that, it was a lot, man. It was a lot for me. I thinking like, and then away from your people, not wanting to see your people because they're always like talking about, say, your boys, for instance, talking about their weekend, who they've been seeing, whatever. I can't be listening to that and stuff like that. I didn't want to listen to that. I didn't want anybody coming to visit me. Like, I didn't want my mum and that coming to visit me. No one close to visit me. When I come out, I'll see you lot. Because for you lot to come and see me in here, nah. And then other like inmates in there seeing you lot as well. That for me, that ain't one a place for like my people to come and see me in. Yeah, I'd rather just ride my time, do what I gotta do, keep my head down, work in there. I was on the servery, whipping up the food, doing all that, getting my extra gym time, just done that, and then just doing exercises every day, and I was good, come out, and then, literally, my son was born as I went in, so I didn't get to see him born as well, so that was a lot as well, mad, and then as soon as I come out, boy, I was working in, I got a job in like 3 months in Holloway, mother care, you know, the kids show, good. Got a job straight away, and everyone's like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to get a job with that on your CV, blah blah blah, and on your record as well. And I was like, no,
done your thing, yeah?
I done my thing. I'll do this. I'll get in.
I like that.
I got in, and then just started grinding for my boy and that, and then that was it, man.
We're gonna do it live, innit? Alright, as someone who's been to jail, have you got advice for anyone out there that's getting in trouble at the moment? Sometimes maybe getting peer pressure to do things they don't want to be doing, or pressure because of like being short on cash. Like, as someone who's gone to jail and come out the other side and been rehabilitated, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. No, as it is, not as far as I'm concerned. As it is, you are rehabilitated. You're doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
For me, I'll just say, listen, just think for yourself. Don't let no one advise you to go and do this or go and do that. And put you in positions that you will like never think that you will even put yourself in that position, but you got someone else trying to put you in that position. Like, for me, just always think for yourself, even if it just seems too good to be true. Just come away from that, because you know you can do it like on your own terms and stuff like that. And for me, that's like, listen guys, freedom for me is like priceless. Yeah, it's priceless, man. Yeah, it's priceless.
Okay, keep your freedom.
Yeah, keep your freedom. Let's keep your head down. And it's like, whatever you want to pursue in life, you can do it. If it takes you, I don't know, 6 years, 5 years, whatever, just keep at it, stay consistent, and you'll get it. That's it.
And I just want to add to that, I like that. If it takes you 6 years, 5 years, whatever, it's better to do it this side of the door than behind the door where it's not.
Well, you don't know what the outcome's going to be. And that could be it for you, man. It's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it at all. It's not worth it at all.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, coming out, rehabilitating, this is... I love that. I love what you've done as well. Cause I didn't know half this stuff.
Yeah,
How did you get into the music?
Yeah, you see that's another one.
I've always known you could fight. I didn't know your fighting background was so intricate. They was from 6 and everything, but I always known you to fight the boxer and stuff. Like, seeing you around, we spoke about that. You had your boy fighting as well when he was younger as well. He was taking around the boxers. I remember seeing you. I was very proud of that as well. Being a father and seeing a father with their son going boxing well. The fact that I knew you, it made me happy. But irrespective, even if it wasn't someone that I knew, but seeing another father with a child and doing it and enjoying the child, it's just something about it. But it's just, but the fact that I knew you could fight and then just take it, it's so nice. It's just really nice.
Passing it on.
Yeah.
Passing it on, literally.
Yeah, I can't remember what else you there. The music. I was asking about music. See, sorry. You see how we all digress when we start talking about our kids and get all misty and that. Now, being a dad is I just got lost for a minute there. You know.
The music. You see the music for me. That music, like, I wasn't really into the music. How I am now. Yeah, for me, that was like 2 of my guys. Jay knows them as well. Like City and then his brother David. Like,
big up City and David.
Yeah, like basically, like City was a serious spitter, like proper. So, but all I was really doing is just helping them promote, push. I was just basically just like the marketing and promotion side of music. I wasn't really into I wasn't writing no music. I wasn't into it like that. I was just trying to help them push their thing and stuff like that. And then one day I think we was handing out CDs for like one of his mixtapes within like Oxford Street. And then obviously I was giving them out, and we was giving that for free, just like get the whole brand out there, get the music out there to the masses. Literally, everyone was doing it at the time. People were selling them. And then when we were just getting out for free, everyone was like, for free, it ain't for free. Because like 2 minutes down the road, someone trying to charge them $3.50 or £1. They're like, no, that's not free. We're like, listen, take that. And they're just flying out. And obviously, a couple people start, oh yeah, can we hear you speak, hear you say that. And I was like, nah, he's the main spitter there. I don't do that. And they're like, no, I want to hear you, hear your thing. And I was like, right.
Sticking it on you like that?
Yeah. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. I ain't going to say nothing. I was just stuttering. And I was like, nah, listen, come.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I want to listen to you. And then they walked off. I was like, okay,
Was
cool.
it chicks though, yeah?
Yeah, chicks, guys, young guys, like my age at the time and stuff like that. And then after that day, I just started just writing and stuff like that. And obviously, when I was inside as well, I was writing inside as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just writing. I was doing a lot of reading, but I was writing. But when I was writing like I was writing, just writing a story, something like that. I wasn't really doing it into a bar sort of thing or like a songwriting thing. Just writing like a story. And then after that, I just started listening to certain beats and that. And then just started going through what I wrote down, and it kind of clicked on. But at that time, I was dead, man. I was shit. I thought it just felt good getting things off my chest as well. What I was writing, I felt good writing it down anyway. And then after that, I started coming to see Jay, and then started doing music with him and that. And I think my first video done with Jay was the remix of Beamer Benz the Bentley.
Oh
Time ago. Underneath the garages there. Yeah.
What's going on there? How did that go down? I see you're smiling. I see the energy is brought up. So it woke you up.
Yeah. I'm here, man.
No, you're here. I'm fucking with you, man.
No, my first video still had quite a few people come down for it. But you know what? I didn't really know what I was doing, bro. For me, I was just doing anything with it.
Everyone's got to start somewhere though.
Yeah. And but when I look at it now, I was like, I hate listening to it. But for the journey, it's good because I can look back and be like, okay, I was here.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
Yeah.
So everyone starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Everyone. So you don't have to be great at the beginning. Just like I said, as long as you're consistent and you just believe in yourself and forget what other people are saying and just make your own lane, create your own lane, you'll be good, man. Trust me. Trust me.
And you know, as you're saying that, and as you're sitting there saying, there's something that resonates with me now as well. So then you was at that level, and now you're at this level.
Yeah.
Wherever you are at any given time, when you're doing it, just get on with it and do it. Like you always say, get on with it, because it'll be what it's gonna be, and then when you get to the next level, it'll be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It is.
It'll be your best at that particular time. Just get on with it and do it. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just overthinking it, and I used to overthink it too much. And Jay used to go to me, bro, you overthink things too much, and then I think he told me about one guy. What's that guy on the gram? Gary V. Gary V. Showing me about him, and I was watching him, and the guy was like, "Listen, just fucking go for it. Stop listening to these people. Because we could have say you're doing this now, and you got loads of your friends around you. Oh, I don't think you should do that, bro. No, ain't gonna work out. Just stick to that, to your work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? It's because that's their fears. That's not yours. Yeah. You know what you want to do. You know what your goal is and stuff like that. Just go for it, man. There's no point sitting around. If you got something to do, just do it. It might look shit at the beginning. It might look not like how you want it at the beginning. Even if you're writing things down, don't have to be in any particular order. As long as you're ticking them things off, you're good.
You know what? As well now, you just said that as well. One man's shit is another man's sugar. And in this day and age, I can't help but saying it, not to be bad, but I've seen some shit on the net, but on the ground, but some people fucking like it. So just go ahead and do whatever you're doing, basically.
Yeah, trust me.
But I think people are scared of beginners as well. We're all scared of beginners. We're all scared to be the novice.
The initial.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
You're scared to go, because every time you start something, you're the novice.
Yeah.
So you want to be, it's almost like we want to jump into being the best at everything straight away. And even if you
they're perfectionists. You can't. You can never. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
But the fear of that, you're right.
Facts.
You get better with time. You know what I mean? And they, like I say, people will still like. Some people will like your early stuff. Some people will like your later stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? It's even people. There's some people that are funny. Doesn't necessarily mean they can do stand-up comedy. because stand-up comedy is a talent as well in itself.
Surely is.
So,
surely is.
Yeah.
If you can't stand up, you better sit down.
Sit down.
Boom, boom. I'm here all week now.
You know what I mean?
So have you got some bars?
Ooh.
For ours. We'll leave you to play that out. Right, cool. We like to play out with that. I don't know. So I'm gonna give you some time to think about that.
Cool.
So after, what is it? The Beamers and the Bems. What was that?
Oh, that was the remix. Yeah,
the first video we done.
First video we done. We done so many since then. But that was like the very beginning, the first phase.
So this is what I was on a recap for you. So you come from, you started fighting at 6. Then you had the little bombshell at 16. You know what I'm saying? Then you went to China at 17.
Yeah, 17 just going 18. Yeah.
So you're international now.
Yeah.
You come back, got a bit of bother behind the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you're other side of the door, rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Now you're making music. You clicked up with these guys, you're making music.
Yeah.
That's a journey in itself. Yeah.
Big
and I
journey.
know Icon that we haven't really, like the nitty gritty, we haven't got into the nitty gritty, but that alone, if someone outside looking at it, it's in comparison to some of the things other people have been through. That's a lot of stuff, bro.
It's a lot, yeah.
Let's speak a bit more about your boxing. You was boxing for a bit, man.
Yeah. So when I come back, obviously got in trouble, come out, got a job there for my son, and I started doing boxing. Obviously, so I wanted to just do it as fitness, so just going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just like for like 2-hour sessions. I started doing that, and I started enjoying it. And the coach, I started taking a liking to the coach, took a liking to me. He's like, come 5 days a week. Just come, don't worry, just come. And then I started going down. It was in Urban Kings in King's Cross. They're not there no more after the whole COVID thing hit. I think it affected them bad. I think they had to move elsewhere. So I was boxing for them. And at the time, they didn't have no champions, any belt holders at the time. And obviously, I was just doing like my Shaolin stuff back in the day and whatever. Obviously, it was different. It's just fists now. Yeah, it's just that was all it was. But I was enjoying it. I was like, yeah, sick. And he goes, listen, we've got a couple things coming up, like exhibitions and stuff like that. Some white collar, some tournaments coming up. But we want to see how that you play out, see if you're going to be consistent with it and stuff like that. Obviously, I took a liking to it. I was there every day, bro. Sparring every day, every Saturday, Sunday, sparring, and just enjoying it. And then
it's a good energy release.
Yeah, man, it was big. Like if you got like any sort of stress or like you just want to just be alone and get things like just hit a bag, bro, you'd be good.
Do you know what? You know what it is though. You know what else as well? Some of people were built to be warriors.
Yeah.
It's just that it is just what it is. And then when they don't, or when they're outside of that thing, it causes problems. It's like having a lion in the zoo, almost. Maybe not as drastic as that, but it's like that.
No, but you're right. The reason why, because like even when I started like going like before like the box and stuff like that, like I used to see certain guys that at a good level go out, we'll go raving whatever, and they always want to like start fights and just like see what they can do, and they all like mash people up, bro. And I'm like, listen, you can't be doing this. Like me, I'm humble with it. Even if someone comes to me now, I'll be like, listen, I don't want no trouble, guys. I just want to go. Listen, and that was it. But then, man, I had to come away from them people there. But I'm thinking, no, that's not right, man. You shouldn't be doing that and stuff like that. But yeah, to the boxing, started competing, and then started winning some fights. And I was like, and then started sending tickets as well. It was like proper getting good, like really, really good. And obviously the tournament come up for like a white collar heavyweight belt. And it was going to be like a competition for the day. It'd be like 4 people in this like mini tournament. But 2 guys, they didn't show up. Yeah, because you have to have your medical, your weigh-ins and stuff like that. They didn't show up, so it was me and this other guy.
1 fight, 1 win.
Yeah, 1 fight, and that was it for the belt. And I was like, yeah, this is sick. Obviously, he was way older than me. I think he was like 30 something. I was about 24. So yeah, and he's really had quite a few fights more than me. I think I've had 3 or 1-3. He did about 16, had 1 loss. So he's like,
he was seasoned.
Yeah,
he was seasoned in that kind of thing.
Yeah, he was good. And then both went at it. I was just confident in myself. Like me, I like to move and that, and then I won that.
Yeah, you knocked him out.
Yeah, I knocked him down in first and second round, and then third round, and then both. And I won on points. Okay, and that was it, man. And I won that, and then I was like their first champion for that club as well. So nice. it was a good feeling, bro. It was a good feeling. And my coach was happy as well. Like, listen, I've been there for like 3-4 years, and you're my first champion. So for that, like I was proud of like myself with that whole aspect of that as well. So it was good, man. Proper good.
And then, so then when you started writing the tracks,
And then at that time, I was still in between all that. It's mad. I've been always. I was writing music in between that as well.
We started singing them.
Yeah, but I weren't. You know me. It was like I'll get to a good level, then I'll just drop off. Get to a good level, and I'll drop off the music.
You say good level? What do you mean?
Like I'll get like, I'll get shows, whatever. Go there, and then I'll just like, cause I've reached that now. That's what I wanted to get. I don't want to push no further.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just
you lose the hunger.
Yeah, I'll just come away from it. I think,
you lose your hunger.
You lose your hunger.
You feel like that's a pinnacle when it ain't.
Yeah, and it ain't. I'm thinking, no, you got to be more like consecutive with this thing. Ain't just, I hit the one show and you've done it. No, you ain't. Because there's more to it than that.
It's going to take a lot more than that, buddy.
Yeah. But now I've realised that and I'm just pushing now and just doing my thing.
Good.
Yeah,
good,
proper.
Good,
I'm liking the space that I'm at the moment.
Who would you say influences you the most in your music? Like when you used to listen to music, what kind of music genre?
You know what? So when I was growing up in Mauritian house, it was all that soca music. Yeah, all of that. So like all that energy music, vibes, stuff like that. Afro beat, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that sort of music, I always listen to that. Then my mom, she's listening to all that old school 80s music, yeah, sort of stuff like that, early 90s music.
Like what?
Like
Dolly Parton, or who you talk about? Like, because I know my mum says Dolly Parton.
She was like more into like a house, all that.
Okay.
Them. Yeah, that I can't really name any names.
How old are you now?
I'm 33.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
33. Yeah.
Okay.
33.
You did another question. Push my mind. How much do you weigh?
Right now I'm weighing at 17 stone.
17?
Yeah, 17.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, heavyweight.
Heavy. Yeah, 17.
How tall?
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
6'3", 17 stone.
Yeah.
If you punch someone, you're in trouble.
Yeah, 6'3". Yeah.
I'm 6'3", but I'm not 17 stone. I'm probably about 16 stone.
Yeah, but that's good for your height. Yeah, that's good for your height.
Yeah, but I ain't been training. If I train, I might drop a couple of pounds.
That's like me.
Then if I eat, I might put in a couple.
Couple in it. That's it. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
You just go.
You're a big guy as well.
I'm a little guy. I'm just cool. Man, Jesus Christ over here. Life talks for my own Fawole. So now the mic has to come down. Bring the chair down. I'm down here. So man, like icon.
Go on.
Performances, stage performances. You said like you get to them. You just said you get to them sometimes. You think boom. But forget that part. What's it? The part of you that enjoys them. The part of you that like the preparation for a show. Yeah. I know what it's like to do a show. And I like being on stage and doing shows. The pinnacle is a pinnacle, but there has to be some preparation if you want it to be any kind of good or any kind of like. I don't like to show my ass on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want to show you do your best. So like the preparation and then. When you nail it, what is that for you? How does that feel for you? Like, what's that look like?
Yeah, for me, I just recently had a show last week.
Nice.
Yeah, the Mustache Bar. And and that's I had one there, and the thing, I went for my
sound check.
I went for the sound check. Yeah, like 4:10. Sorry. And then even that, I must have played like 2 of my tracks just to go through it. And then even then, because I ain't performed that since before COVID. Yeah. Even though I know the tracks and I've been going over them, I felt good because I was doing it at home and in front of people at the rehearsals and that. So I felt alright. But when I got on stage, can't lie.
When the crowd was there?
Not when the crowd was there. Even for the
sound check.
Had my head down quite a lot.
It's all different game, man. Yeah, different ball game.
Quite a lot. And then when I went on stage for the live performance, I was overwhelmed because the room was just like filled with so many people. And then I was like, right, it's just, and the venue was like proper intimate. Everyone was close, so like, I was a little bit nervous, can't lie, overwhelming. I was gassed inside. Don't get me wrong. I was well excited. I was like, this is sick. That I've proper made this happen. And then and then after that, I finished my last track. I was like, raw, like the ovation, the clapping, the cheering, everyone with their cameras out, like videoing, and even like coming off stage, people wanting like pictures and stuff like that. Mac was there like doing his thing, like everyone's like, listen, I need a picture of that guy, and I'm thinking, right, I don't even know you lot. Like it was mad. Like Jay was like telling me, listen, these lot, like you know now, you got fans. They're gonna come. They're there. You might not know them, but obviously, like when I'm doing my ticket thing, it'll be like for my friends, family, whatever, and stuff like that.
You're just used to the people that you've communicated.
Yeah, that's it.
You're so used to that. That's what you always do.
Always
you know what I mean?
used to that.
You realise that you've been doing music for a long time. You've actually got people that are your fans now.
Yeah.
No one's there.
Yeah. And then when I see that, I was like, right, this is real. This is sick. This is what I've been working towards. Yeah. And then actually seeing it, And then like being there, I was like, yeah, man, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I got
and you enjoy it.
and I enjoy it. Yeah. Gas. There was like wicked performers there on the night as well. Like done their thing. Like it was like a diverse group. Sorry, like a diverse group. And like, everyone just smashed their performance. Serious, yes. And I got another show now booked for May 6th.
Good.
The Old Street. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Good. It's like it's the same as back's itching me, and there's no way I'm gonna reach it. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this right now. Serious, right? Slap bang in the middle. I look like a chief on TV.
You're good, man. You're good.
Nah, it's itching me. Don't even become my point. As I will. What did you say? The last thing you said? What was you talking about?
With the show.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like for me, the comparison. It can be. There is a comparison with you going in the ring and you going on the stage.
Yeah.
And performing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the lack of training or the amount of training that you do as into your performance in both. Do you know what I mean? Like they definitely showing both. Sorry about this thing. Showing both, and it can definitely give you the confidence.
Yeah. 100%.
On both as well.
On
like
both.
In comparison, which one do you prefer?
The boxing.
The boxing, yeah?
Wow,
lie. That's interesting. I didn't think he would say that, you know?
Yeah, no, reason being, because don't get it wrong, it's a bit nerve-wracking before you get in, but you got your corner, everyone's gassing you up, you got the music playing. Yeah. But for me, it's just when I get in there, I'm good. Yeah. But it's leading up to the ring. Yeah. I'm a bit, it's here now.
Okay.
Like, okay, cool. Like, it's me and him now.
Okay.
And for me, even if I got people there, I got to block them out. I can't be listening to these people or like trying to like grab me and be like, oh yeah, like, good luck. Yeah. It's just to be me, my opponent, tunnel vision. That's it. Yeah. And then for me, when I'm in the ring and the bell rings and I just get a little tap from him, like, I'm ready.
You're good to go.
I'm good
so
to go.
you're a warrior, then you're a singer.
Yeah, I'm good
that's
to go.
That's how it comes like this. Yeah. It's a good way. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. Yeah. So that's the foundations. That's the beginnings. And another thing.
So,
it's just
So what that's very interesting. I think that's very interesting. I really thought I assumed as humans do. Like that, you would say the stage thing. Like I think it will. That's interesting.
I think it will be.
Yeah. You think it will grow into that?
It's like say because like in terms of like when you're a studio recording artist and then performing, it's two different things.
Facts.
So a lot of people have a career before their actual performing because they can sell music online and they can have videos, so you can still have a career. But then when you actually start getting performances.
Going live.
It's a different time. It's not even about. It just doesn't happen hand in hand like it should. It should happen hand in hand. Like if you know what I mean. Like as soon as you start making tunes, you get a performance straight away. But in how it works in the UK, sometimes that doesn't work like that. So you're very experienced. Say if it was filming a video, if you asked him about filming a video or getting in a ring, it'd probably be the same. But when it comes to performing, like it's just like when it comes to performing, when it's like when you're in your first 5 years of performing. It's like he's not in the first 5 years of fighting. He's been a fighter since he was 6.
What? Performer, yeah.
So it's his,
okay.
It's his comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's like second nature to me.
Yeah.
Do
you know what I mean? But he doesn't even need to gas.
It makes sense.
Makes sense. You got to say.
So you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your work in the singing ring now.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on.
That's it.
To you, what would be the pinnacle then? To you, there is technically there is no pinnacles to certain things. You know what I mean? But what to you would be the pinnacle now? What would be the highest thing you're shooting towards now? Not to put you on the spot. Like,
for me, I'll be real. Like, obviously, I want to like be there. Like just like everyone that is just like listening to my music. Being on big stages, doing festivals. That's what I want to do, and make it a full-time career. That's what I want to do. Like just like I want my music to just like reach the masses. Like, I don't want it just to be like I want it to be like global and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to be like I want to tour the world. I want to do tours here. I want to do that because I know deep down I can do it now. Yeah. Like before, I was nervous. I didn't believe in myself as well. Now, like I'm just like. In a good way, I'm like boasting with it. I'm swagging with it now. Like I know who I am with it now. Like I've got my own lane in music as well. Like I don't sound like everyone else. And I'm versatile in it as well. So if I got to be here, I'm good.
I want to ask you, what do you think that then your music gives to people? Like from you, because it's coming from you, from whatever different times in your life.
Like for me, with my music, I think a lot of people can relate to my music. Cause I got a deep side to me, an emotional side to me. So I got that there. I got a lot of people that can uplifting. Yeah, I got a lot of people that can relate. I got good energy, good vibes. Yeah, so like Jay said, they're very uplifting and stuff like that.
Because he does have to hit different angles, but when he does hit different angles, it's like if you ever hit something that's a bit more for the streets, it's not something that you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe, more than vibe side.
It's a vibe,
You know,
I was surprised when I heard some of your tracks. I was like, I can't recollect them all to like head now, but when I heard, like I said, I heard you sing, then I heard that tracks, and I was like, rah, all right. No, I was like, remember what I said at the beginning of the show? I'd said it, keep it 100. I was like, rah, really? My man's supposed to be going like a dickhead. Because he looks good, he can fight, moves right, and he can sing. Do you get what I'm saying? When I say a dickhead, I mean like moving, I'm the bee's knees and the muck's nut. But you're humble, you're calm. With that, on top of everything you've already got in your repertoire, like certain man move like dickheads. Do you know what I mean? That's But I was like, wow. Yeah, like,
humble with it, man.
Yeah,
no,
come on, serious artist still.
Have to be humble.
I hope you got the thing patterned up for the end of the show, because I'm gonna hit you at the end of the show when we wrap it up. Yeah, so I want something for the end of the show. But I'm just letting you know again. I give you one more heads up in it. You got any questions over there?
No, I just like I said to you, in terms of what you've been through and how you put it through your music, do you feel like there's a side of it that's therapeutic?
Yeah, man. Like for me, just like if I can't talk to someone about certain situations, like I write them down and I make songs out of them. So for me, it's just that's like therapeutic in itself. Yeah, it's like I'm getting it out there. Yeah, and then I might not want to have that conversation with someone like face to face, but I rather like put it in a song, and for it just to be like listened to by people. And if you can relate to it, you can. If you can take something away from that, then yeah, wicked. I've done something. I've done a good deed there. I've done something good there. Yeah, literally.
Nice.
Yeah, literally.
Your favorite song to date?
Ooh, what? Current, old?
Current, old. We talk about you or we talking musicians? I don't even know the kind of question I asked. I'm asking you the question I asked.
For me, if it's gonna be my tracks right now.
So we're talking you. Let's do both then, innit?
We'll
do double barrel question, innit? And I want to ask you as well, because you know the music.
For me, it's a lot, because they're all different. But I think I say Deep Inside still right now. Yeah,
your track.
Yeah,
Deep Inside.
Yeah, Deep Inside.
What was the motivation for that track?
You know what it is? Just people getting on to me, not believing in me, like just like being just different, just literally separating like myself away from like my people, just trying to get mine, like chasing my dreams, just like live. Like I can't be doing like going like this, doing that, and if I'm not working on myself, like even if you like do the full time or the part time work, I've always said to people, if you can like put an hour into yourself a day, like you're on your journey, on your way, like of like achieving whatever goal it is you might have in place, or that milestone you want to hit. Yeah, so you always got to give yourself at least 1 hour a day, because like if you're working, you're always giving your time and energy to that, say that company, that organization, whatever. But it's like you want to achieve.
200 people.
Yeah,
and that's one of the
deep but that's deep inside. That's
deep.
what deep inside.
That's one of the things that's good about Icon as well. That I've always said, that even when he writes his lyrics, that he writes things that the ordinary man can relate to. You know, like a lot of rappers always writing like extravagant stuff, even if they ain't got it. They're writing so extravagant. Like sometimes he has certain things where he's talking about 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like on my grind, 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Not on my grind and with these packs and you know what I'm saying? Even though he probably could tell that as a story, because it's not like but I'm saying it's like he's got songs that can relate to that to the working.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean?
It's real.
And that's the majority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all of us, bro.
Yeah,
we're all working at something, really, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all working at something, but people should just talk about the real realities. You know what I mean? Everyone likes to talk about real.
I mean, like they got it. They did it. They did
it. Yeah. It's like that's actually real. You know what I mean? And what people can relate to when they put it in their earphones or they're listening to it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Have you got anything on current affairs? I want to start mixing things up. You got anything on current affairs you want to talk about? Anything you've seen that? Not old news, but anything new. Anything you want to talk about before we wrap it up, I'm just wondering. You as well. Anything on current affairs, sir?
Current affairs is in like what's on the news?
Yeah, current affairs. Yeah, what's been going on around us?
Let me try not to get too political.
Yeah.
Just
don't believe what you see on the news, man. Do your own research, really. Like,
can you believe how far they're stretching this Will Smith and Chris Rock thing?
Oh no, don't talk about them,
bro.
Them again. Still, you still.
I'm saying that we talked about it last, but it's been stretched. You know, like.
It will though.
Yeah,
it will.
He's about to get sued for a lot of money.
It will.
He's suing him now.
That's what I'm hearing.
Didn't he get banned though for this for how long now? That for 10, 13 years. Yeah, it's mad.
10 years.
It's mad.
I don't know. It's just that there's that. You've got what else?
See, that's why you know I don't watch the news.
Ed Sheeran and the whole he won his case.
That's what I wanted to go. What was that?
Ed Sheeran, he won his case.
I wanted to talk about that because that's relevant. That passed my mind earlier. Yeah. What do you think about you as well about that? About not just the Ed Sheeran thing. Thank you very much, Wizard. That's why we're the Wizard. Mm-hmm. So about how people are coming forward and doing that, but the big boys are batting them back, and how easy it is for two people to possibly have the same idea musically, and one person to make money from it, and then
when it comes to
one person not
court battles, it just depends on your money.
Yeah, man, real talk, money talks in that field, boy. Real talk, 100%.
You didn't do it. If the man's got more money against you, you're done. Court doesn't. It's not about whether you're right or wrong, you're innocent or you're guilty. It's about how much money you can pay for your lawyer.
100%, yeah.
Do you think then that as an artist would crush you, or would you continue?
Do you know what?
Do you know, like literally, you had like Sweet Like Chocolate Boy, and then someone took it. Like whatever, you're like a hit, whatever.
That stuff happened over time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
been happening, isn't it? And people like catting people's styles. 100%. 100%. People's flows, everything. Yeah.
How we did the videos. Little things. But you know what is? The thing is as well, is that if you're doing music, you should have an understanding of that. You should have an understanding. That's why you're supposed to have a music.
Be ready for that,
and stuff like that. But there was never gonna, like, how is Ed Sheeran gonna lose?
Yeah.
He's the biggest artist in the world.
But it was good. It was still like, I could say there's an aspect of that, like it was worth them giving it a try. Just in regards to that case, it was worth them giving it a try because now they put themselves on the map. Whether they lost one or draw, they will put themselves on the map. And whether people look at them like they're mugs or not, but they're still looking at them because they know who they are. They did it before.
Do you know who are these people
I don't really know about that sharing thing. I don't really know.
They make sure.
He had to bring it up just now, but
they make sure.
I see it. You put like a little visual on the gram. I see like talking about it, but yeah.
But then then if you've got talent, you change and adapt. That's kind of the thing, like, because you're in the music industry, you deal with a lot of musicians, boys behind the camera, wizards. Do you know what I mean? So how it affects someone who's, and it's, especially in this day and age, you write a hit and it's taken from you.
It's a lot.
A lot. You spend your energy, even with the interview we had with Semhard. Like things were taken out of you that you just want to keep fighting the fight. Or when do you get up the fight and start putting back into yourself? Because you know you can create more rather than because that role ain't creating anything. You get what I'm saying? But it's necessary to take it certain times. But when do you stop? Do you know what I mean?
It depends how you take that though. Like for me, I think I'll take that in like, okay, cool, he's took that. But in another way, I can be like, okay, right, that actually that song what I just done there, and he took that and it's a hit. That inside I'll feel good, but I'll feel pissed at the same time. I'm thinking, right, he took what I wrote and he just rode with it and he's doing big things with it. Now I know what could be a hit. Now he put me in the position, okay, cool, I need to be making more of that to make hits now. And then you can't take all of them because one of them's gonna go as well. And for me as well, a lot of people that's like independent,
it's wankers,
ain't really known. Like you could be sitting on hits now. Like I could be sitting on hits on my Spotify now. But for me, it's the way you market your music as well. Like if you marketed the track properly, like don't feel like, oh, it's only got this, it's only got that. It's what you put
hits or people that listen to it.
Yeah, because you might be sitting on a hit. Like you might be sitting on like on a gem right now, but you don't really know if you just put it on there and ain't done like no work to it, like the marketing and pushed it out there to the masses. How are you actually gonna know who your people actually are? And then
How hard is it now though? How hard is it now though to? Am I still here? Am I here?
Yeah.
How hard is it now though to get a hit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the components that go towards it. It's how realistic is it? Like,
you know what? It's a lot. But I think for me, I've always said like hard work beats talent and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like the way you condone yourself. I think you got to put yourself. You got to be like for me now. Like I'm more active than I've ever been, and it's opened up little doors for me here and now. So for me, being more active, being at shows more, even if it's not my show, just doing my networking, and then I put my foot in another door now. and then I'm
keep kicking down the doors. Keep kicking down the doors, innit?
Now I got new fans and stuff like that. Even at my last show I got now, like I got like 50 whole new people like following me now.
Yeah.
Never knew them 50 people before, but now they're pushing my stuff. So it's just like, and then you just keep doing that, keep building, and then both your time will come, man. Yeah. That's it. 100.
Yeah, I like that. That used to scare me, the word followers.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
Got 50 followers.
Man.
Cool. So, voice behind the camera, we're going to wrap it up now.
Yeah, man. Great interview.
I want to... You got your track ready?
What track? We going to play a beat?
No, you could do Deep Inside.
Deep Inside a cappella?
Quick 16. Yeah, what do you want to beat? You want to beat though?
No, I'm easy. I'm what he's done. What yes?
I can do some of the... not Deep Inside. I can do a bit of Take Me Out, the first verse, maybe.
Yeah, so hold on. So... That is Life Talks.
Yeah.
Man Like Icon.
Man Like Icon says, drop the list.
Yeah, cool when you're ready. I'll get at you. Man Like Icon in the studio. Interesting. Got to learn more. I need three your other hands.
Hey.
My brother. Love, yeah? Love. Great having you on the show.
No, listen, honored to be here, bro. Come on. Every time.
And I'm sure that... I'm sure I know after you do a couple more tracks and stuff, you'll be back on the show. We'll do some other stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got stuff
we'll
to do
catch up.
Yeah, 100%. We family still.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, big 100%.
So that's Life Talks with Ayo Fawole, the voice behind the camera, the wizard, a man like Icon taking us out, man.
Come on, bro. Thank you. Thanks again, man. Thank you. Are you ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you wanna take me out, say come we go. Or you wanna take me out, say come we go. Or you wanna take me out, take me now, say come we go. Send the postcode location, no. Never in the same spot, always on the go. Can't make it familiar with my face and what I do.